Hey you guys, it's Charlie, aka Miss Charlie's A. Welcome to Charlie's Universe. And as I told you guys a little bit earlier on the videos, if you have not yet watched them, but I was going to tell you guys exactly what Territory Days is, what kind of celebrations they have, what kind of things that they have going on during this event, which is held in Old Colorado City. Now, underneath this video, I will put a link to one of the videos I did a long time ago. Um, um, where I gave you guys a tour through Old Colorado City, so you can kind of take a look at what's around there and um, just what Old Colorado City is and kind of events they held down there. So I'm going to just take a moment and actually and give you guys some insight on what Old Colorado City is, or what Territory Days is. So let me begin. First of all, what's awesome about Territory Days is that they give you a full map on where everything is. So if you're, since I live down here, of course I know where everything, pretty much all the restaurants are or whatever, because I see them every day. But yeah, it actually literally gives you a map of where the restaurants are, where the parking is, where the porta potties are, where the dumpsters are, where the ATMs are located. So that's pretty nice. Where the beer garden is, all that stuff. Gives you kind of like just a full map out of everything. They even have buses that pick up people and drop off people right there on the street that I'm always driving to get down to Old Colorado City. They have people, just bus shuttles, just taking them to other locations where they park. It of course gives you a schedule of all the events. What time everything's going to begin at, when it's when they're gonna have like live performances. Let's see, vending, opening show, shuttle. And of course they have all their little what do they call those things? They're tents where they're selling different items and food, and it's kind of like going to Carnival, where you have all the booths and all that stuff, and then you have all your carnival rides and all that. So anyway, let me find the page where it talks about Old Colorado City. Alright, so, okay. So, I'm going to read this. It's called Welcome to Historic Old Colorado City. So, this is just giving you guys a little information on what Old Colorado City is. And, of course, Territory Days. Welcome to the 2013 Territory Days celebration, hosted by Old Colorado City Associates, the Merchant Association for the West Side. Here's a bit of our history. In 1859, the small settlement of El Dorado, located at the eastern entrance to the pass that went through the mountains to the west, was renamed Colorado City by its founders and became the first permanent town in the Pikes Peak region. Early settlers included farmers, ranchers, frightener, and outfitters for the people who were rushing to the western minefields. In 1886, the Colorado Midland Railroad was one of the city's largest employers, with headquarter offices, terminal, and repair yards located here. A glass works was established in 1887, where bottles were made for Manitou mineral water, liquor, and wine by Bohemian glassblowers. Anheuser-Busch, Mayor Charles Stockbridge, and others also bottled beer here at the turn of the century. When gold was discovered in 1891 at Cripple Creek, prosperity came from the 4 gold one ore reduction mills operating in Colorado City. The town soon became more famous for its many saloons and brothels, while the hard-working residents were much more proud of their schools, the Carnegie Public Library, and the churches. As time went on, change was inevitable for Colorado City, and in 1917 it was annexed by Colorado Springs. Today, with over 100 fine galleries, specialty shops, boniques, or boutiques, is that how you say it? Museums, restaurants, and services available, historic Old Colorado City has it all. The tree-lined streets beckon you to stroll and enjoy the largest concentration of independent retail establishments in Colorado Springs. Enjoy turn-of-the-century architect and rich history from Colorado's gold rush days. Enjoy the fun this weekend. Remember our fallen, breathe in, and please come back to Old Colorado City often. Shop, dine, discover historic Old Colorado City. So, and as you guys will see in the video that I will put the link right underneath this, you'll see some of the old buildings that are down there, some of the old shops and everything, and why it why it looks historic and everything like that. So, it'll be quite interesting. And that's kind of like one of the reasons why I don't necessarily want to move from this area, but you know, if there's another opportunity out there for me to move into a nicer apartment and I have to go back downtown, then so be it, you know. I mean, it is nice living here in Old Colorado City. It's like a totally different city from everywhere else, but I cannot stand my neighbors. They are psychotic. So, like I said, as time goes, we'll get more into that, but yeah. So, the rich history of Old Colorado City. Colorado City was founded on August 12, 1859. I can't say that word. Rufus Cable rode down from Denver City, where a group of investors, including Anthony Bott, had formed the Colorado City Town Company. They staked out their land, patient claim of 1,280 acres, 2 miles long and 1 mile wide astride Fountain Creek, at the base of Ute Pass. Colorado Avenue was the main street. It remains today exactly as it was laid out by Henry Fosdick, who played at the town. As gold seekers passed through the town en route to the mining camps, over 300 cabins were built and lots sold briskly. Since there were no government offices, the El Paso Claim Club was formed to hang horse thieves, manage the town, record the first deeds, and lobby Congress to create a new territory, calling it Colorado. The territorial legislature then voted to make Colorado City the first territorial capital in 1862. Denver later took that title. A cabin built by Dr. Charles Garvin in 1859, which was used by legislators at 1862 meetings, still stands today in Bancroft Park under the care of the Historic Society. And of course, this little building is down the street. I don't know if you guys can see this picture. But that little historic building is like literally right down there, and if it was daylight, I would probably take you guys to go see it. But who knows, it might be in the video that I put the link to underneath here, so find out about that a little bit later. Alright, cowboys and Indians. The Plains Indians attacked territorial settlers and by 1864 had sealed off Denver from travel to or from the east. Colorado City had to fortify its buildings from the threat. The U.S. and territorial government raised the 3rd Colorado Cavalry, 18 of whose men came from Colorado City. The 3rd and 1st Colorado Cavalry, under Colonel Shivaton, were ordered to attack a large Cheyenne and Arapaho encampment at Sand Creek. A battle ensued in which 24 Union soldiers were killed and 51 were wounded besides the Indian casualties. Locally, the Mountain Ute Indians were not hostile to Colorado City settlers. During the winter of 1866 and 1867, a large tribe under Chief Orley and Queen Chipeta camped along Fountain Creek. They visited Colorado City often, and white and Indian children played together. Very interesting. There's so much stuff to read on here, too. Let's see, what else? Okay. Railroads in Old Colorado City. In 1871, Colorado Springs was founded 3 miles east of Colorado City. After that came Manitou Springs to the west. With them came first the narrow gauge Denver and Royal Grande Railroad, which passed through Colorado City on its way to Manitou. And also, you guys, I did a few other videos where I actually went to Manitou Springs and showed you guys some of the landmarks there. So, I don't know, maybe I'll put a few of the videos underneath here so that you guys can see where I exactly went. Because I went to the Garden of the Gods, Manitou Springs, and Old Colorado City. Then in 1886 came the full gauge Midland Railroad, whose yards were in Colorado City. It went up Ute Pass, heading for points west. It served Cripple Creek after the discovery of gold there in 1891. The Midland Terminal Railroad, largely carrying gold ore, linked Cripple Creek and the Midland at Divide. Very interesting. I'm trying to see on here where it's got more stuff about territory days, though, because it's talking a lot about Old Colorado City, but ew. So basically, it's just them celebrating the rich history of Old Colorado City and the West Side. And they've been doing it for 38 years, apparently, so very interesting. And trying to see, like, some of the people that they have. And of course, you know, with me living right behind Old Colorado City, it's hard not to. We have to endure it. I mean, we actually got a letter last week saying, you know, that it's going to be closed off. You know, it's the same routine every year. But literally, we can hear, you know, them at night setting up the tents and everything out there, and the music starts blaring at about 10 o'clock in the morning, and you could smell the food and the popcorn, and hear the people screaming and the music playing down there. And so for those 3 days, you know, it's fun for the first day or so, but then the next 2 days after that, you just keep hearing the same thing. You can't wait for it to be over. So, I don't know. I actually, like I said, I might put a few videos underneath here, also of our, because I remember last year we were, or not, I don't know what year it was. I don't even remember if I did it last year. But I remember that I did a few videos where I recorded us, you know, my neighbors, parking, you know, people collecting the money, you know, just stuff like that. I'll have to go back and just put some of the videos that I guess would show you guys a lot of information on that. Let's see. Yeah, but they sell all kinds of things. Jewelry, dolls, antiques, glassware, music, live performances, like I said, just all kinds of fun stuff. I mean, you know, even for us residents here in Old Colorado City, they give us coupons, so when we go down there, we can actually use the coupons to shop around some of the shops or whatever. Let's see. Of course, they have like a a big area where you could drink beer and all that fun stuff and just get drunk as you're down there. Thunder and Buttons. Now, all these previous times that I've actually went to Territory Days, I didn't exactly have the money to go down there and buy stuff and enjoy it. This year, I have a little bit of money to actually go and enjoy it. Elizabeth will be enjoying us this weekend. Hopefully, Brandon will be accompanying us as well, and a few other guests. Of course, it will be right here live on Charlie's Universe so that you guys can see. I will literally bring my laptop down there and just kind of show you guys some of the events that they have around there. So we're not going to stay down there. We've never stayed down there the whole time. I mean, all you can pretty much do is walk through. Once you've walked through it one of the days, you've seen it all. So it's like we only need to really go one time. The previous years, we've always, like I said, my neighbors have always been trying to sell the parking spaces to get money for the people who needed the parking spaces. You know, just stuff like that. So I guess we kind of make our phone in our own way up here. But I'll probably be working most of the time, so who knows what's going to happen with that. Hold on, I gotta check my Facebook real quick. If it will let me. And also, you guys, I've literally been, um, um, I've literally, like today, I was reading some news articles and I had just realized that there's these stories and live coverage going on about the tornadoes in Oklahoma, I believe in the city of Moore or something like that. And the latest that I heard was that there was like, I believe 51 people confirmed that died or whatever. And it was just so sad. It was just so sad looking at the pictures and looking at the live footage of people who, I mean, this elementary school was like just completely gone. Like, wherever this path of the tornado went, and destroyed everything. So it was, I was like, wow. And I had probably just found out like around maybe 6 or 7. So I was like, that's very sad, you know. Wow. It's like, I guess, the strongest possible tornado that they can have hit through their town. So, of course, it's, you know, live coverage and all that is still going on, and they're still recovering and finding bodies. It's just scary. It's like, wow. Those poor people out there. We get hit by wildfires here in Colorado. Wildfires and craziness. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to come on and kind of just tell you guys a little bit about what Territory Days is. They have, let's see, Gold Canyon Gunfighters. That's like a live show. They have the vendor show open, which is, of course, they have all the vendors down there selling stuff, everything like that. The Radio London Family Elephant. The Nocturnal Tomatoes. Whiskey Fighters, Cowboy Church Service, Tent Show Kings, Justice League, Voodoo Hawks, Army Band, Student Music Ministry Flash Mob, Cat Country Concert, yeah. They definitely got a lot going on. Wow, they even got this thing right here, from the Waldo Canyon fire. A bold new endeavor, one that dares to turn the tables on a life-changing event and creates good out of bad. Wow. That's pretty crazy. So even stuff that they got from the Wild Canyon fire, they turned into something just historical, I guess. Alright, you guys, well, that's pretty much it. That's just a little bit of information behind Territory Days and Old Colorado City. So like I said, I'll put some links underneath this video. A tour through Old Colorado City that I did, and also I'll just put a couple of links underneath here of us actually enduring Territory Days. Now, of course, I only had a webcam inside my apartment, so I couldn't actually go down there like I can this year, but I'll still show you kind of the action out front where people were just kind of huddling in and all that stuff. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't bore you guys too much about it, but I told you guys I was going to tell you about it, so I wanted to come on and do that. Alright, thank you for watching. I love you all. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys soon. So, holla back. Be sure to check out the videos, you guys. They're good. They're entertaining. Holla back.